Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It has arrived, the best of months with the best of days and the best of hours. The only month mentioned by name in the Holy Quran and which has the greatest night of the year. To welcome the glorious month of Ramadan, several recommendations are presented on the eve of the first night, i.e. the night before the first day. Here are some of what you and I should work hard to do, as it may be our last opportunity. First, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to actively seek the new moon of the month. He would turn towards the Qibla after observing the crescent and recite a dua that starts with Allahumma ahillahu alayna bil amni wal iman was salamati wal islam. O Allah, please cause this crescent to carry with it for us security and faith and safety and Islam, and encompassing good health and repuncture of ailments and assistance on praying, observing, fasting and doing acts of worship and on reciting the Quran. Now the full dua is found beneath this video. If you can go out and see the new moon, recite this dua and other recommended supplications. 2. In Islam, intention or the niyyah is absolutely key for the acceptance of deeds. So, before we enter the month of mercy, we need to make the intention jurisprudentially to fast the whole month of Ramadan for the sake of Allah. And this doesn't need to be said by words, but also to ensure that we scrutinize ourselves so we genuinely reform our intentions in life to be pure and for His sake only. Number 3, to enter the pure month in the best possible way, it's recommended to perform ghusl and washing of the body. It's even recommended, by the way, to symbolically pour 30 handfuls of water on the body to somehow indicate the potential of Ramadan to purify us. 4. A blessed deed you'll find mentioned time after time on special nights of the year is ziyarah of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. And whilst on the eve of the first of Ramadan, the primary recommendation is to visit his blessed shrine in Karbala, reciting the special ziyarah for the master of the martyrs anywhere around the world on a night like this brings forth forgiveness of sins and great rewards from the Almighty Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. You'll find the ziyarah underneath this video as well. Number 5, for married couples only, there is a recommended deed tonight as indicated by the Holy Quran. Please check out dua books like Mafatihul Jinan or send us an email to find out what that deed is. Number 6, in addition to the number of specific supplications recommended to be recited tonight, as well as the nightly Ramadan du'as, it is also very much rewarding to recite dua Jawshan al-Kabir. However, the following key reminder should be constantly made. The power of these du'as is very much dependent upon what comes from the heart and how much you've actually understood them. Recite some in your own language if this goal becomes easier to achieve. 7. The month of Ramadan is the month of the Holy Quran. On the eve of the first of this month, the Ahl al-Bayt alayhim salam, such as for example Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, used to recite the Holy Quran. A special commitment should be made as we start recitation to be included as Ahlul Quran, the people of the Holy Book, those who strive to recite, reflect and apply its immaculate words and teachings. Remember though, this journey is ongoing, and to be a successful companion of the Quran, it should not be abandoned after the holy month. Number 8, as we expect a barrage of Ramadan Mubarak and Ramadan Kareem messages on our phones, perhaps it's also time to reflect on our relationships with others and whether we can use this month to restore broken bonds, especially with family and friends. Maybe the eve of the first of Ramadan is also a time for us to ask forgiveness from others, even if we think we're right or haven't necessarily done anything wrong, and do so for the sake of the Almighty Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. 9. Sadaqah and thinking of others are always emphasized as important acts of worship, specifically during the holy month of Ramadan. On the eve of its first night, let's put some money aside for a noble cause like helping out the orphans, and plan how during the month such acts of kindness will actually continue and go from strength to strength, so that it becomes a springboard for sacrifice and altruism for the rest of the year. And finally, number 10, the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam describes the month of Ramadan as a special feast in which we have been invited to be God's guests. But the question is, how do we enter this divine hospitality? Should we be carrying our sins that have polluted our hearts and have burdened our backs? Tonight is the night of sincere tawbah and penitence, is the night to speak to Allah from the heart and beg for forgiveness. It's the night specifically to mention our sins and make a commitment not to do them again. It's the night to feel the energy and light of God's forgiveness and His abundant grace. He is waiting to welcome us. The question is, are we ready to enter?